Hey guys, and welcome to Exploring Quintuplets Part 3. Thank you for making it this far. Now, the inspiration for today's lesson actually came through a question through Facebook, through the Drum Depot page, which is a fantastic store in Cardiff in Wales that sell all kinds of drums. And one of their customers on their forums asked me, how do you play quintuplets in fill-ins? You would hopefully seen parts 1 and 2 of this series, which explored quintuplets in a groove scenario. But today I want to show you a couple of fill-ins using quintuplets, and hopefully it will inspire you to make up your own as well. Okay, so to hopefully answer this gentleman's question, I'm going to show you 6 examples of how to use quintuplets in fill-ins, okay? So 2 things before we get started. Obviously make sure you watch parts 1 and 2, which can now be linked on the screen. You can click on them and watch them again. It's really important that you have mastered, or at least have a really good understanding of how to perform a quintuplet in 4/4 time. And secondly is please download the sheet music, which is at the bottom of this YouTube description, print it out and get ready to drum along with me, okay? So here we go, quintuplets with fill-ins. So if you look at example 1, the quintuplet is happening near the end of the bar and we've got 2 quintuplets in a row. So the fill-in is 10 notes long and it's using a very simple linear lick, which is right, left foot times 2, okay? So here it is around the kit. So it just literally comprises of 10 notes. So I think as you're practicing that, don't even worry that they're in quintuplets yet. Just play them as 10 notes in a row and try and get it as comfortable as possible. Okay, now we will feel them like quintuplets. So without using the click just yet, we're going to play them in isolation on our own. Now what you'll notice there is that this fill-in falls on beat 3 of the 2nd bar. So let's make sure that we place it correctly. Now I'm going to play them at 90 BPM to begin with, and then I'm going to go up to 115 BPM. Okay, let's go up to 115. Okay, good. So that's example 1. Hopefully that one will sit well with you soon. And I think if you can nail example 1, it's going to make the next couple a lot easier as well. So if we look at example 2, the format is incredibly similar. We have 2 quintuplets in a row, and that means 10 notes altogether. And it uses a very similar placement, but we're just moving the foot into the middle of the quintuplet now. So we have right, left times 2. Right, left foot, right, left foot, right, left. Here it is around the kit. Again, don't worry that they're quintuplets yet, just nail all 10 in a row. Okay, now we're going to play it in isolation. Okay, there we go. Let's play it at 90 BPM. Okay, and let's go up to 115. Okay, good. That's example 2. Let's keep moving forward. So we're going to switch things up a little bit in example 3, and we're now going to use 3 quintuplets, which equals 15 notes in a row. Okay? So let's try and learn all 15, and then we're going to try and pull it off when we keep time. So here's the first 5 notes. The next 5. And then the last 5. Alright, so that one can get confusing pretty quickly. It's awfully linear. So I'm going to play all 15 together, but you might just want to make sure that you're confident with all 15 before you play it in time. Alright. So with this one, the format's slightly different. It falls on beat 2 of the second bar. Here it is. Okay, let's hear it at 90 BPM. And 115. Alright, so you want to really make sure that you've got your linear licks down for that one, because at 115 those quintuplets are pretty fast. So you've got to make sure that you understand how it transfers around the kit and making sure that you really are squeezing in 5 notes per pulse there. Alright, let's keep moving forward. So if we look at example 4, it's a similar format. We still have 3 quintuplets, which equals 15 notes, and it mixes it up a little bit. So we're going to use some flams here. So if we look at the first quintuplet, it goes flam, foot, foot. The second quintuplet, a similar thing but with hi-hat chokes. And then on the last one, we're going to introduce our first rudiment, which is right, left, left. Okay, you'll notice on that last quintuplet that I'm playing the ghost notes on my left hand. Okay, so make sure that that comes across. Here's all 15 in a row. Okay, falls on beat 3, so let's feel that in isolation. Sorry, it falls on beat 2. Here we go. Okay, let's bring in 90 BPM. Okay, and let's go up to 115. right, that gets manic pretty quickly when you go up to 115. So make sure that your feet's working hard every time you're hitting the bass drum. Make sure it's nice and tight and locked in nicely with those hands as well. All right, example 5, let's keep going. Example 5 is a similar format. It's 3 quintuplets, 15 notes, the same as exercises 3 and 4. And this one now uses 2 rudiments. So here's the first rudiment, right, left, right, right, left. Then it goes right, left, left down the tom-toms. And then to end it, we're back to the first one, right, left, right, left. So let's combo them all together. And what you'll notice is I'm accenting quite a lot of notes and I'm ghost noting a few as well, which to me adds a real nice amount of depth to this fill-in, okay? Okay, let's feel it without time. So this falls on beat 2, this one. Okay, let's bring in 90 BPM on this one. And let's go up to 115. Be careful, it's pretty quick. Okay, fantastic. Great for your rudiments and quintuplets in general, that one. And dynamics, of course. So if we now look at the final exercise, example 6. Now this one's pretty far out, so stick with me on this one. It's a little bit of a special effects type fill-in, and it generally uses one position on the kit, which is here. Tom-tom on the right hand, hi-hat on the left hand, and then I'm going to sneak in a few snares on the end. And this one is a full bar of quintuplets, which means you play 20 notes in a row. Okay, 20 notes, wow. We've got to make sure that they're all really, really tight and in line. So I'll tell you what, this is going to be hard to teach. I'll give it a go though. So most of the time, the lick is based around right, left, left. Okay, and for instance, the first right, left, left is followed by 1 bass drum. But then the next one is followed by 2. The third one is just right, left, left foot. The fourth one is right, left, left foot. And then you've got 3 notes left on the end, okay? Which is going to go right foot, left, okay? So that got really wordy. So how about I just show you it nice and slowly first? But it's the feet that make this one a little bit challenging because they're not quite as guessable as the average fill-in. Alright, so 20 notes. It's pretty hard to feel this one like quintuplets because there's no kind of clear marker. The marker's always moving because of those bass drums becoming 1 and then 2 and then 1 and 1. Anyway, let's feel it in solo first, but just be really cautious of example 6. It's pretty tough to nail to a click. Right, 90 BPM. All right, good luck with this one. and 150 BPM. That's our last example for today. Okay, so be really, really careful with that one. It's usually the last 3 notes that I'm finding the hardest to pull off, where it goes right foot left, and then boom, you're back into beat 1. Anyway, that's all I have time for today, and yeah, that will really get you going with quintuplet fill-ins, using a lot of linear elements as well. So give those 6 a go, start them off really slowly. You're going to absolutely have to master what a quintuplet feels like before you can feel a little bit more confident using these. But anyway, let me know how you get on in the comments below, and yeah, be sure to ask me any questions if you have any. If you're finding some of them hard to follow, then just let me know and I'll break them down again. And finally, keep a lookout for any new videos. I think I've got 3 more quintuplet parts to release for you before I'm kind of done with the series. So keep checking back for parts 4, 5 and 6. Follow me on all the social media, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. I post actively, so come and find me. And finally, please subscribe. All right, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next lesson.